God just said something to me that I want to share with you. I'm going to say it just the way he's saying it to me. There are too many people, too many of us, who are in the vein, but we are administering the wrong medication or the wrong liquid, the wrong word, the wrong whatever it is to the dehydration. There is dehydration that is in an area where you are to administer an IV, but people are putting embalming fluid. There are people who are picking up in the spirit what ought to be done and who ought to be used, but they are not being led by the Spirit and allowing God to choose the people that he needs to administer the IV and make sure that the right fluid get in to treat the dehydration and not embalming fluid. So he's saying that there are many people who are using people who they choose and people who are doing things in the flesh. And they understand that this is a time where they need to call certain women to minister, on certain platforms and things of that nature, or call in somebody to administer something for the men or just for the body in general. But what we do is there are many people who are choosing their choice, but they are not choosing who God has assigned and who God has chosen. They are like the disciples who chose Matthias or Matthias, however you pronounce his name. The disciples chose Matthias, but God chose Paul. Paul became the 13th apostle. We don't hear anything about Matthias, other than the fact that they cast lots to see who the next apostle would be, and the men chose Matthias and Matthias, but God chose Paul. And this is the way that people are running churches and ministries and things of that nature, instead of them being led by God for the assignment. They are choosing who they want. So the people who they want and who they bring in is administering embalming fluid, because the people who are dehydrated are not getting what it is that they need. So spiritually, they are unalive. The people who come in on assignment, they are coming in on assignment with the IV that is going to administer what is needed for the dehydration to bring about life. That is what God gave me. That is what I'm sharing with you. Be blessed.